Rollups are the most anticipated leap forward in blockchain technology, and our in-house rollup suite called Rollux is the most anticipated Syscoin upgrade. Rollux means rollups in Syscoin, decentralized infrastructure that can support global mass adoption with settlement backed by the gold standard of blockchain security, Bitcoin. In this video, we will describe how the future might look like with Syscoin's infrastructure powering the world around you. Are you a gamer? The gaming industry is on the verge of some major advancements in regard to how you think of and interact with in-game value. An increasing number of games have their own economies tied to tokenized currencies. We are on the verge of having games that not only offer items tied to NFTs and play to earn strategies to win it all, but also separate game possessions that can be useful across many games. One way this will be utilized is within the Metaverse. As the Metaverse becomes more accessible into the future, more people around the world will be able to meet, share ideas, play games, and even work, all with their own customizable avatars. All of this while participating in an item economy and transacting with digital currencies through technology that makes their experiences near instant and secure. These and more are the kinds of experience Syscoin Rollux will enable. We are already in talks with groups who have the talent and vision needed to make it a reality. We have also already secured our own space in Blocktopia's Metaverse skyscraper, where we look forward to interacting with people from across the world in this exciting new medium. Perhaps finances are more your thing. We have already witnessed how DeFi has the potential to disrupt traditional centralized finance by giving you more control. Now you can utilize and even create financial instruments that are either completely new or that were once only available to institutions or accredited investors. Even so, DeFi is still young and faces challenges related to financial inclusivity, scalability, and security. Syscoin's Rollux suite can solve these. With rollups on Syscoin, decentralized exchanges and other services can provide fulfillment at near instantaneous speeds, with paltry to non-existent fees and scale to accommodate massive adoption while retaining proven security. We already have several partners who are building DeFi tools with rollups in mind. Mute is building a privacy-focused Layer 2 DeFi suite that aims to offer its users an unparalleled experience. Our partner, Unori, is revolutionizing the insurance and reinsurance industries within DeFi. Our own exclusive DEX, Pegasus, and Luxy, our first NFT marketplace, are currently functioning on Syscoin's Layer 1 blockchain, and they will also deploy on rollups as soon as they become available. Going much further, the Rollux suite will make DeFi more inclusive of everyday people, as well as traditional businesses and financial institutions. Imagine a future when brokers can plug into DeFi to make stocks and other regulated securities accessible, alongside unregulated assets on a decentralized platform. Up to now, public companies and other organizations have had no choice but to refrain from participating in DeFi due to regulatory risk. In the near future, they will finally have the tools they need in order to safely participate in DeFi on the public blockchain, to gain benefits like lower infrastructure costs, less custodial liability, and more inclusivity. As civilization reaches towards greater efficiencies, smart cities are on the horizon. These are cities where your daily activities can be much more digitally interactive, including automated transactional systems. Imagine if, by using a road, millions of drivers automatically interact with a decentralized smart contract that enables them to help pay for the road's expansion or maintenance based on the distance they drive and other metrics. Imagine if the population could audit that infrastructure fund for accountability in near real time. Decentralized systems will also be capable of supporting supply chain automation from source to consumer, physical access to facilities, utility grids, and more. These are a few examples of virtually endless use cases that Syscoin will be capable of supporting in the cities of the future. Made possible by scaling computation to fulfill massive demands through rollup technologies. Uses for NFT technology extend far beyond artwork, toward other assets like financial packages, real estate, insurance, and anything else unique for which owners need security and freedom from a few less middlemen. Imagine a decentralized public register of deeds, where property deeds were NFTs, that automatically logged all changes and made ownership transfers and proofs a piece of cake. The same can be done with cars, vending machines, businesses, or any other piece of property that has a unique identifier. Ownership would be unquestioned, and a property's full history would always be easily accessible, apart from sole ownership. NFTs can also make communal or partial ownership a possibility. These are already exotic car clubs popping up whose membership is tied to NFT that allows its owner to enjoy a variety of exciting vehicles for a fraction of the cost. Syscoin is currently working with Revest, who is pioneering FNFTs or financial NFTs. And we are providing the infrastructure for any organization to offer unhindered NFTs that can serve the future in many ways. We recently announced our own DAO model, called DAO-Sys, which we aim to make the gold standard DAO toolset for anyone who wishes to deploy their own. DAOs basically make organizations more efficient by automating processes that will typically be performed by a human. For that reason, DAO technology will enable organizations or businesses to operate in a more streamlined capacity. That makes them more efficient and cost-effective. This means products and services can be created for a lower cost by considerably smaller teams, who in turn will have a leg up against their larger competitors. DAOs are currently in their infancy, but the abilities they will gain through the power of Syscoin Rollux makes this an exciting sector to pay attention to. DAO-Sys grants people the power to run businesses and organizations as they see fit. Governance is voteless and self-sovereign. It can be managed on or off-chain. However, votes can still be cast as separate proposals from lenders invested in the DAO, akin to the way banks operate, but leaving individuals to act as their own bank. Governance plays an important role in some of DAO's structures. And what else could benefit from better, more transparent and decentralized governance than, well, something as important as our own governments? The combination of DAOs and the scalability offered by the rollup technology stand to benefit the people by making governments more aligned with citizens. Basic mechanisms of democracies and republics, like voting on representatives or proposals, could be tied into rollups and settled on the blockchain, guaranteeing every vote is counted accurately and audible by all, and every voice is heard. Bills, once passed, could have their components executed by smart contracts, ensuring funds go only where they are supposed to, with compliance applied automatically. Even taxes, whether mandatory or voluntarily in the future, could be automated in a trustless system, removing headaches. It's no secret that the government moves slowly, so this might be reserved for a more distant future. But at least, with Syscoin Rollux, these are real possibilities. All of these things are just scratching the surface of what rollups on Syscoin's Layer 2 will be able to provide. But at least you can see that we are at a major turning point in blockchain's capabilities and thus the scope of potential futures for life on this planet. At Syscoin, we take pride in working for a better future by pushing decentralized technology into exciting new frontiers. We made our EVM chain completely Ethereum compatible in order to easily onboard Ethereum-based projects, so they can benefit from the increased security, decentralization, and scalability inherent to our platform. We look forward to this journey into the future, and we invite you to embark it with us. If your project can benefit from Syscoin's Rollux, let's get in touch. Let's build the future together.